At the end of the night, when the moon hid its face, a trace of your fragrance still wandered in the air, but even that scent was slowly dying, while the muezzin's call rose through the silence, and my heart wept quietly beneath its own breath. People gathered, draped in black cloth, their eyes heavy, their lips trembling. Most had no tears left. Perhaps even grief had grown weary of crying, and I stood there between life and loss, with your name echoing in every corner of my soul. Today, your funeral passed before me, and every flower bowed, every breeze stopped, every breath grew heavier. I was walking in front, but my feet refused to move, for each step was a prayer that broke apart before reaching heaven. Someone whispered, "Place your hand upon the coffin." I did, and it felt as if I had placed my heart upon it, too. You were silent, as if lost in a dream, but a faint smile still lingered on your lips, as though saying, "Don't cry, I am still here, just differently." Every gaze was fixed upon your face, but mine searched your eyes, those eyes that once held dawn and fire, now quiet, yet full of memories that refused to die. The people recited softly, "Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi rajiun," and within my chest I whispered, "Love too has returned to God." They lowered you into the earth, and even the soil trembled, perhaps in disbelief that something so beautiful could belong to dust. I sat at the edge with my rosary in hand, but each bead turned in your name, each bead a memory, each memory a wound, each wound a fragrance of your eternal presence. Night returned, but the moon refused to rise. Even the stars closed their eyes, as if they, too, were mourning you. I sat by your grave and whispered to the wind, "Love does not die, it only changes form." Then a cool breeze touched my face like your fingers once did. I closed my eyes, and my heart murmured, "You are still here." The moon appeared again, its light softer than before, as if it had borrowed your gentleness. I prayed, "O Lord, if love is a sin, forgive my breath, for it has lived only in the rhythm of her name." And suddenly I felt it, a touch upon my shoulder, not of a human hand, but of a soul. I heard a voice say, "Do not weep. Love has not died, it has become peace." I replied, "If you are peace, then take me with you, for this world feels empty without your scent." The voice returned softly, "No, you must live, for I live within you. You must become the word, as I have become the poetry." So I began to write, every letter rising from the soil of your grave, every verse breathing with your memory, every line scented with your essence. Time passed, but the flowers on your resting place never faded. Their colors stayed bright, for they were born from the souls of love itself. People say the end of love is the funeral, but I say the funeral of the beloved is the rebirth of love. For when a body dies, but the name lives on, that is the triumph of the eternal soul. I still sit beside your grave, speaking to my heart. You are not gone. You have only become the sky. Even now, when the winds rise, I feel you are passing by. When the rain falls, I know it is the sky crying with your tears. And when morning breaks, the first ray of sunlight whispers your name. I still see you in every flower's smile, in every verse of peace, in every final word of prayer. And when I lift my hands, there is only one name that my heart remembers, yours. The moon sinks again, and the night draws its veil, but your name still glows in the dark of my soul. Perhaps the true funeral of love will only come when even memories die. But memories do not die, just as you did not die. You only became silence, and that silence is now the loudest sound of my existence. Days turned into months, but time no longer moved. It simply sat beside me like a quiet companion, listening to my heart's unspoken verses. Your name became a prayer that never ended. Every breath began with you, every silence returned to you. Even sleep, it no longer rested, it searched for your face in the folds of darkness. I often dream of the night when you first smiled, how the stars leaned closer, as if they too wished to memorize your light. Now, when I see them again, they seem dimmer, as though mourning your absence from the sky. I walk through the city as if it were a graveyard of our memories. Every street remembers your laughter. Every wall carries the echo of your voice. I stop by the sea, the same shore where your footprints once lived. The waves still reach out, but they return, empty handed, searching for you in their endless rhythm. Sometimes I whisper to the ocean, she is there, beyond the horizon, turning into light, and the sea answers back with a wave that breaks. Sigh. The nights have changed, but my vigil remains the same. A candle burns beside your photo, its flame flickering like the pulse of remembrance. I speak to it softly. Do you, Faye?